But I know this has been working like crazy. We've been up.
So
Yeah.
same shit. I want to know what you got going on. I'm curious. Like it's a media company.
Yeah, I have a media company, and I just started my podcast. I started it in 2019, then I stopped it, and I'm bringing it back. Now it's going. Now it's doing better. But no,
What
yeah,
are your what are your goals in it?
I want to have my own network. That's my goal right now. Cause now I'm about to transition to like writing films and scripts and everything. So I'm gonna get my own TV shows and movies, whatever, and then hopefully I can turn this into a network. But yeah, that's my
Yeah.
goal.
So are you in like, do you have investors and all that stuff?
No,
Hell yeah.
no, I love doing this independently. Cause investors like then they can have power to change what direction you actually want to go into and da 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 da. Da. So no.
Hell yeah. That's super interesting.
No, I honestly I recommend people to do the independent route because like once you start getting all these people in, it's just like yo, you trying to go someplace and then they can undermine there or whatever. So I was like, no, I really try to keep this as independent as possible
I think about that a lot.
because like, it's
Like
not.
I don't know what the money difference looks like financially, but I
But
think if I'm making like,
yeah, it's not even like money. It's not even the money wise. It's more of all right. This is what I want to do. Like I don't want to wake up and be like, okay, I can't do this or do this or like honestly, it's more like I
yeah, no
want to
matter
have
how much money, right?
yeah, I want to have control of my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah,
cool. Like,
100%.
I'm cool with living. I don't have to have a $40 million mansion or something like that. I'm cool. Which is okay. Let me get like a penthouse. I'm cool with that and make moves. I
Yeah,
don't.
let me just be comfortable.
Yeah, I don't want to be like. I don't want to be like, hey, let's get 50 million. Now you guys got control of my shit. And I'm like, no, not that's like no, I'm cool. Like, nah, it's not worth it. I don't even need that much money. Like.
Yeah, I haven't even felt that, so I'm not sure how I'd even feel about that type of stuff.
Honestly, if I was you, I would remain independent, bro. Cause I know a lot of people that just like they got it's not even worth it. Like Drake owned his masters. Like, bro would be. I honestly,
Solid.
I know. I mean, like you good. Like he's good regardless. But I mean, like yo, like now you own all
Do
his
you
shit.
think he would be that big without a label though?
I don't think he'll be big. That I think he probably would have. I don't think it would have been as quick because he was with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne kind of like he put Nicki and Drake like on tours with them. Da, 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 da. But I feel like honestly, if he was with a
Yeah,
different
right
artist, I
away.
don't think he would have been. But I still think he would have been up there. Like I don't think it would have been as quick as he has done it. I think his debut album did like 500,000.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous for any debut. So I was like, all right.
That's
But it's
that's
not even
crazy.
like worth it. Like honestly,
That's
like
crazy.
if there's people, cause I know music wise that people really make money off of tours. So if you're going off of making money off of tours and shit, you can do that shit yourself.
Yeah,
You
you just
can
got to put the money up.
go to Live Nation and even come up with a partnership because that's what most of these record labels are doing. So you can just cut that middleman off.
So they partner with Live Nation and basically
A lot of
get a
people do.
front to get the tour set up.
Yeah, the weekend. Look at this up. The weekend, Live Nation, Drake, Live Nation, Jay Z. Everybody's with Live Nation. You can honestly, and you can set up a tour. Like now they're doing like podcast tours. So now I can go to Live Nation and get like a tour off of podcasting and boom. But no, like you can do that. You don't really need like a record label to do it. You can go do that shit yourself. And then like
Are you around a lot of people in the music industry right now?
no, I'm like weird because like like I don't want to be like I'm like even like back home I used to go to YMCA and do my own thing and da 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 da. So I go do my own thing,
Yeah.
but I still like be around there, but I'm not like I don't really do the parties or da 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 or like the
Yeah, me neither,
networking.
really.
I don't do the networking, but I like okay, I know who I need to reach out to da 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 da. That's all love. Anybody
So
needs something,
yeah.
yeah. If anybody needs something from me too, like hit me up. Like it's not like I'm cool with all that, but I don't like going out to events and like the fancy shit, like acting like I'm above other people and shit like that. But
Me neither. Do you think I need that?
what no, no, I do
Like
no.
from your perspective, what's what I'm doing look like from your perspective?
Like honestly, with me, I feel like you probably
Like
should.
I'm pretty quiet on social media and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you can still do that. There's people out there that are quiet, and like Adele doesn't drop an album for every 6 years, and she can go da 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 da. Ed Sheeran, there's other people like Kendrick Cole, like they'll go live their own life and come back and do crazy number. But honestly, if I was you, I would perform. That's what it really is. That you, if you're a great performer, you're set. You're set. Like you're
Yeah,
Michael's remembered for performing, Prince remembered for performing, all these other Beyonce remembered for performing, everybody, Bieber, all these like Ariana Grande, all these people are like their performances are like other next level.
ridiculous.
So
Yeah.
you have like a crazy if you perform da 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 and it's gonna grow. Even if you have to open up for somebody, I would even start off with that. Like it's gonna be
Oh hell
like
yeah.
yeah, but it's like okay, like you open for somebody, they're not gonna be like crazy excited because they're not like they're waiting for
They don't
that
know who I am.
person. Yeah, and they're also waiting for somebody to like bust them with the like. You know, if I'm going to a weekend concert, I
Yeah.
want to see the weekend or something. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
no, like, but
exactly.
if you like, there's been performing. I remember her like a couple of years ago. She wasn't as big as she was now, but she opened up for like Chris Brown, and I was like, yo, like I didn't know all her songs like that. And then she started performing. She played the guitar, did the drums, pop on the piano. I was
You can
like,
win
oh,
people over, huh?
yeah. I was just like, damn. I said, I really got my money's worth. I was like, yo, I was like, yo. And then like even like the whole like stadium was like, cause I remember she was out there for like an hour because two people missed her set. And everybody was like, yo, who is this? Like even the people in the same row as me, they're like, yo, who the hell is this? Like she's
Just won the whole stadium
yeah.
over.
So like that's what people really like your performances is go out there, perform. I still do the network thing, but you don't have to do I still network, but you don't have to go to the parties and shit like that. Like
Well, I feel like I'm good with the people that I need to be good with too. Like regardless of if I'm out and about.
no, yeah. But like you like network, I reach out to like Apple Music because there's also different ways like Apple Music and Spotify. I'll reach out to those people. There's like Larry Jackson's on YouTube. We'll reach out to them. Just like get just even like placement wise, like hey, when my song drops, I want it to be placed somewhere like in a better like algorithms and shit like that. And then that's like
Hmm.
that helps tremendously. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just like
for
network.
sure.
But yeah, honestly, like the people I would really like try to know, like the people like at Spotify, YouTube Music. I think Amazon got their own stuff now. Apple Music. I would go like, hey, da 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 da. And then even like them, they have like performances. Like they'll do like a little Spotify show or like Apple Music show. Hey, try even get on to one of them. Da 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 da. And people,
Yeah,
if you have like I'm telling you, if you just, that's the way it really, that's what for me, like from my perspective, what I've seen like so far my whole time in LA, like if you're a great performer, like your shit's gonna be loved. Like you can,
you can win people. Yeah,
yeah, you can go on tour wherever you want to, and that's what people really make money from going on tour and shit.
for sure.
And like you're like okay, you make dope ass songs, so it's not even like okay, you don't have to worry about like you're actually a dope artist, so you have no problem making like good ass songs and shit like that or whatever. So it's
How'd
just
you hear about my music?
I forgot who I want to say Nelson.
Oh, did Nelson
I
send
think
it
it
to you?
was Nelson. I think it was Nelson. And I was like, yo, who? I was like, he's like, bro, guess who this is? I was like, no, bro, bro. I was like, yo, this shit cold. I was like, every time I was like, yo, this shit cold. I was loving that shit. No, this is dope. It's fun. But
That's
no, yeah,
fucking awesome.
for you, I was like, I wouldn't like you don't I don't encourage people to be like industry, da 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 da. Like that's not you, don't do that. Don't try to act like somebody you're not. That's the worst thing you could do. But like no, like you can
Yeah.
go like network, hey, you guys got like a extra slot where I can perform like my song, even if it's like 10, 15 minutes or whatever, reach out to people. But performing, I'm telling you, that's the key.
I think that's next. I just don't have enough songs out yet. And I think my first show I want to go back home where I can actually sell some fucking tickets. Do
Yeah.
like a good show with the lights and like a set list and like get everything right, get the performances
Yeah.
down.
When you do that, like when your first show, we have somebody record it, and then you can even pitch that to like even Spotify, Apple Music. Hey,
Exactly.
you guys got like a slot here. Look at my performance. Look at the crowd react.
Exactly.
And even
Because
like
then
sometimes, like for me, like I remember like when I first started my media company, reaching out to people for interviews and stuff like that. I send like 1,000 emails and get like 2 responses back. But I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Those two responses, like if I kill these two interviews, people are gonna get picked up everywhere, and then
Yep.
you build up like that. But no, yeah.
Yep.
If you're not in a rush, like that's what I see. Like a lot of people, they're just trying to rush and get money and so they go sign some dumbass 360 deal or whatever. But
Well,
no,
that's another thing too. Is I'm pretty financially solid.
no, yeah. So but for it's really just go perform, kill it, and then boom. Like, cause people gonna remember that. Like, yo, even if they didn't go, yeah, yo, don't tell the word of mouth. Really, like, yo,
Yeah.
I just saw Dizzy perform, bro. That shit, like, y'all gotta go for real. And then that just leads the next person to be like, oh, what's his music like? And you listen to music, oh, this shit's dope. Okay, next time he goes on tour or whatever, I'm about to go check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have that.
Yeah.
That's why I like, from my perspective, like, if you are a great performer, like, you're good. Like,
And it starts with the music too. The music's got to be good
yeah,
enough
no,
to
the music, but
fucking.
you're like, it seems like you already got that part down. So, like, from my perspective,
Yeah.
the two songs you put out already are just like dope as fuck. So I was like, okay, cool. If you just get that, if you connected with that performance, yo, you set.
Perfect.
Because there's
So
some
I think
people
I'm on
that
the right
don't
track.
make good music and they're good at performing. It's like, oh, well, let's like, they're entertaining. So let me go.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot of people. A lot of people perform. I've never performed. I've never had one live concert. But it's a lot of artists that got live concerts, but do a lot of performances, but nobody gives a shit about them.
No,
Like
yeah,
going to concerts and stuff. I want to go back home and I want to pull a venue and I want to pull a decent amount of people and put a good show on and have people be like, "What the hell?"
yeah. And
Like
then also, like, when you do it, invite press over. So like, okay, invite the Seattle Times,
exactly,
get that son. So like next day it'd be in the papers and shit. Like, hey, they just performed here. Any,
exactly.
you like, you want to get exposure, but you don't want to be like thirsty with the exposure. You know what I'm saying? You
No,
like,
exactly.
you don't want to have to be on Instagram throwing out money and all that causes
Hmm.
tax problems and shit anyway. But like, you just want to just
Wait, what do you mean?
like, people on Instagram, they be throwing out money. That's the IRS is looking at that shit.
Like throwing out money for like promotion and stuff?
No, just the people, like, say they drop a new song and shit, whatever. And they'll go in the car and they'll go throw out money and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's not like even a
a
music
lot.
video. It's just like, hey, you just fucking around. All that causes a tax problem.
The IRS said, "I want some of that. Give
No,
me mine."
but no, just honestly, like, you can still remain. Like, it seems like you can't, but you still can remain that who you are, and then still go reach high level. Because there's so many artists, like, there's Adele. What did she drop her last album, like in 2014 or whatever? And you don't really hear from her
I don't
until
know.
she wants to be heard from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Blues the same way. Like, okay, you don't really hear from these people until it's time for them to drop music. Kendrick, I haven't heard Kendrick since, I haven't even seen a picture of Kendrick since 2017. So,
yeah.
so like,
In my mind, like since it's early for me, I think like a song every 1 or 2 months with a video,
yeah.
just to like just enough to stay in front of people. But I'm not on social media posting a picture of myself every day.
No, yeah,
Like
you don't have to even do that. Even if there's like somebody like you want to work with or something, or somebody like just jump on, do features and shit. Like, okay, let me go kill on their track and shit. And like,
yep, yep.
go
That's what I'm doing right now.
hop on
I
the future.
just
Hey,
got
I'm
some
about,
good, a couple of good features.
yeah, go hop on their shit and kill it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, just so many different ways. But I know I see like a lot of people. I was like, yo, you're really. It kind of seems like they're selling themselves out to like reach this success when they don't really have to do that. I know like a lot of those people that make great music and shit. I'm like, yo, you don't have to do that. Like, just work on your craft and you'll be there. Like, don't rush that shit. You rush the process, it's gonna be
that's kind of where I'm at.
yeah. Don't rush this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I struggle with that social media shit because everybody tells you, bro, to be adamant on there,
No,
like as an
I'm
artist.
not
But it's
really
it.
adamant on here either. Like, I'll post like my shit and then dip the fuck out. Or if I see something funny or whatever, like repost on my story or something. But I'm not really like, hey, let me go. I'm not trying to be
Let
like,
me post a picture of myself every day, bro. Like people, I truly feel like people don't care. People react better when I post some music anyway.
no, it's not. It's just do what no, I don't do. I don't where was my last post? I think my last post was like in April and it was like an interview I did. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah, and sometimes I don't even be posting my interviews on there. Just but hey, y'all go to our website to go check that shit out. But it's like it's not that serious.
Like I might post. I didn't post anything about the kids at Sun on Instagram. I might post a little snippet from here though. You got something good.
Oh yeah. No, but no, definitely no. You don't have to do what you want to do. But like honestly, when it comes to performance though, yeah, I would take that shit as serious as it comes. Even if you go watch
Does it?
like people's documentaries and shit like that, like the last one I think was what I saw was Beyonce's documentary with the homecoming shit. She had like a
Mhm.
whole year like just prepping for that shit before she even took the stage. I was like, oh, this is like inspiring. Like, if you're an artist, like, yo, you gotta take notes on this shit because, like, oh, she's doing this. Make sure
Yeah,
the lights okay. Make sure this is okay. Make sure the cameras are here at this time. Da 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not
yeah.
around with that shit. So no,
From
yeah,
your perspective, it feels like I'm doing on the right track
and
though.
that's where I think that's where most music money come from. Like, people have to go on tour and shit anyway. Like, that's what.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, honestly,
I
that
just gotta have a song, bro. I don't got enough songs yet.
no, yeah, but once you get there, like, yeah, drop some songs. Don't even rush that process. Like, you're doing what you got to do. Like, you're dropping good music and shit. It's not
Mhm.
like, oh, it's like, so don't even rush that process. Like, what you're doing is dropping shit. Like, I literally see people like, yo, this shit's dope as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? So no, even
You
me.
see it?
No, yeah, I even see it like online and shit. Like, yo, this shit's even the last single home you dropped. I was like, yo, people are really fucking with that shit. So no, yeah, keep doing you. Don't try to don't do something that you know you wouldn't be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't try to drop
Yeah,
you
hell no.
if I'm not a rapper, so I'm not gonna try to be a rapper. But like, yo, if you guys want to invite me to the session, I'll listen to that shit and I'm like, okay, da 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 da. But I'm not about to be like, hey, let me hop on the fucking mic. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to
Who
be. I'm just trying to be
who else are you
myself.
fucking with back home?
Did not Buddy drop some music. Nathaniel dropped. Honestly, like if it comes to my like, I'm so busy doing stuff, but people send me the shit, I'll repost it, whatever. Like, it's cool. Like, honestly, I love that shit.
Mhm.
I love seeing people from like Bremerton, like, really like, yo, I'm taking this shit serious. I want to go here. Da da da. I even tell everybody like, yo, if you need help or anything, or even like you trying to get in contact with this person, da 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 da. Because I'm in media, so I know like I'm gonna know
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly.
So I'm like, okay, let me know. I'll set up a meeting or at least put you guys on an email chain together or whatever. But I say, whatever y'all need, like, I'm not trying to be like, I really want to see like more people from Bremerton, like, just boom. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to see them win too. It just feels like sometimes they don't take it serious enough.
No, yeah, I think, no, sometimes people in Bremerton get in their own.
And yeah, like putting my name out there or putting my neck on the line if you're not serious type of thing.
No,
I, especially if you got some momentum and you're doing something, you want to make. I want to make sure that your work aligns with my. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, but no, you keep doing you, man. It's no, you're doing what you gotta do. But no, when it comes to like when you start performing and shit, like take that shit like serious as fuck. Like,
Hell yeah,
but
100%.
but it's never been like you've never seen a bad musician that like I've never seen a great performer just do bad at ever. Like, you're gonna people go still even they're 60 years old,
This
you're gonna go check out their shows. I think, you know, those Vegas residency when they be having those 60, 70-year-old people go out there doing shows and shit.
facts,
They still sell
facts,
the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they way past
facts.
the prime, but they still gonna get these meals. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be
Yeah,
seeing
they're
like,
lit
yo,
out
they
here.
like 76 years old. How they get a Vegas residency? They still don't matter. You know why?
Uh,
Because they're
because
performing.
them 67-year-old fans got money, boy. They got cheddar.
Yeah, they're gonna be
They got all
more.
types of retirement money.
No, but no, if you need anything, hit me up. I have no problem. I'm not. No, I know a lot of people. Yo, I'm about to hit you up and da da da, and I never get contacted. I was like, okay, cool. But it's like if you don't, even if it's the other one,
No,
like if somebody
I
reached out
won't
to you and do shit like that, okay, cool. Present me something. You know, present you something. Keep doing what you got to do.
exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, I won't hit you unless I'm serious.
no, but
What
no,
do
keep,
you think would be useful for me?
huh?
Can you
What do
hear
you?
me? What type of connections do you have that you think would be useful for me?
Just
What type of connections do you have that you think would be useful for me?
probably like once you start performing, Live Nation, they're mad cool. Because they do the whole performance.
Okay.
So even like if you wanted to open up for somebody, they're a good person to like contact. So once you get like your tape and videos and shit and send that like really edit it and do what you want to do with them, you can even
Mm-hmm.
I'll reach out to them and be like, hey, even if it's like a spot where they can open up at, for this somebody's tour or even have da 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 da, then that's even a way. Spotify, Apple Music,
That'd be fire.
yeah,
You have you're connected to them a little bit?
yeah.
Hell yeah. Because
But
I feel like they don't give a shit about me. I'm tiny.
no, they're not. They're not. They're gonna really focus on the artists that really drive the money. They're gonna care about the Drakes and the. They don't even
Yeah,
care about. They
100%.
don't. It seems like they don't even care about the artists that do 50,000 the first week or even 100,000 first week. It seems like
That's
they don't.
crazy.
Yeah, it seems like they only like, hey, if you're 250 and up, we're gonna really whatever you want. You know. Hey, Drake Cole, whatever. We're gonna put all the billboards up for your shit. Da, 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 da. We're gonna make sure you're first up in every playlist, whatever. Because it's gonna
Crazy.
because at the end of the day, it's still a business for them. So they're gonna like, okay, whatever how
Yeah.
this shit grows. So I'm gonna da, da, da. But you don't ever see like there's artists that go platinum, like I take like a year, but they still go platinum. You don't even see the billboards for them and shit like that they do for other artists.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, shit, if you're doing it without it, that's gotta feel good. And your money's gotta be right too.
yeah. But no,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I definitely, yeah. You definitely can stay independent and do the shit that you want to do. There's independent artists that go on platinum and shit. They're not like mainstream, but they still sold a million records. So it's like, okay, cool. They can
Yeah.
still go on tour whenever they want to.
I think Young Blue is doing that. That dude
Yeah.
with the Drake feature.
Yeah.
But I
Russ was
think
just doing that
OVO.
too. I don't know why Russ signed to I think he just signed to something. I was like, Russ was doing that shit too. I was like, I don't know why you
I think the last deal he signed, he said he was doing it because he wanted those playlist spots.
yeah,
Playlist and he wanted playlist spots and he wanted radio play.
yeah. But I was like, you don't really need that shit.
I
I mean,
don't think you
bro,
do
you
either.
already like fam did platinum plaques way before that shit.
Yeah, oh God.
So it's like you really don't need that shit.
Yeah,
And then
we'll
honestly, if
see.
you kill on performing and do what you got to do, they're gonna have to force them to do that shit anyway.
What, Force Radio and playlist?
Yeah, they're gonna be forced to play your shit if you keep.
Because you're so popping.
Yeah, you're gonna have to force. This looks weird. Like, okay, cool. If you know what I'm saying, if you independent, you do the same number as these other motherfuckers, and everybody and people gonna call up to them like, hey, when you guys gonna play this song? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
yeah,
now it looks like you're just gatekeeping.
yeah. Now it's
And
like,
this dude's this hot and you're not putting his shit nowhere. Like you guys only pushing people that are signed.
no, yeah. So definitely no. Keep no. So I don't. I really don't see. I understand like back then, like when people were coming up in the 2000s and shit, because like like you really there was no Spotify or none of these other shit. YouTube wasn't like popping like that. It's like yo, you see the radio or MTV music videos or bust. Like you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I get it. Like if you really have like nothing, like $0, you want that paycheck or that advance.
No, that too. Yeah,
But
if
like,
you're like broke as fuck and you're trying to help your family, I get that shit. But if you're not like okay, I don't know. If you're not in that position, then it's like you don't really.
you can get it eventually by
Yeah.
yourself.
I know I get why
And
some people do it. Like, yo, I gotta take care of my family. Da, 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 da. Okay,
mhm.
I can't be mad at that. Like, like get you what you need to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be against it. But if you're not like in the like, I gotta rush. If you're not in that position, I feel like you should just kind of stay independent.
So what'd you do when you first got to LA? Were you working a normal job?
No, I went to college at East LA College, and then my sister used to do red carpet reporting, and then I used to be her videographer and stuff. And then I just noticed,
Oh hell yeah.
yeah, so I did that, and I was like, no, I can start my own shit. And I did that like in 2018, and then boom, everybody
So
started.
now you do this full time then, right?
Yeah,
Good for you, dude.
no, but no, it's like same way. Like start independent. Da, 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 da. Used to reach out to everybody, get hella no's. Like goddamn, there's so many no's in my email. Like so many fucking no's. Now I was like, okay, cool. Now it's starting to turn all yeses and shit. But I was like, yo, first starting out it was rough. Like, damn, nobody wanted to do nothing. Da, 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 da. Now it's okay. Now we get invited to shit. Now they send me shit. And now it's like, okay, cool.
That's fire.
Yeah. So now, but no, like it takes years, but it's like it's worth it. Like I'd rather do my own thing to work at another company and then I gotta be told which
Yeah, bro.
I can do or which things I have to do or clock in or clock out this time or da 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 da. So,
It's terrible.
yeah.
That shit is so terrible.
You know what I'm saying? It's
I'd
like,
way rather work for myself. Way rather work for myself.
like you have to put the time and work in, but it's worth it. Like, you're like, okay,
You're working for yourself. You're building your
yes,
own shit up.
yeah. So it's not like, oh, okay, cool, this is mine. But no, I definitely that. I
Yeah,
definitely don't be in a rush to da 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 da. Or if you even reach a deal, if somebody comes up with a deal, make sure it's a partnership instead of like a 360.
exactly. Yeah.
I see all these people sign 360. I'm like, why? Like, and then some people don't even need to
No,
sign
bro.
them. Like, you're just signing just to sign shit, just to say you're signed to this place. And like they're literally fucking you over just so you think it's cool, so you can sign to this place. Like, no, it's not worth it, bro.
I know. I don't like that. I don't like how saying that your sign's a flex.
I don't know, but like me, like independent wise, I really came from like Prince. I remember when I was younger, I saw Prince with a slave on his face. I was like, what the fuck is why does he have slave on his face? Then he kind of get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, and that kind of inspired me to like, yo, you gotta do your own shit.
Hell yeah. I think it was Russ that really proved to me that you could do it by yourself.
Russ won the first. I think Chance
He,
was
you know,
two. Him and Chance, I believe,
yeah.
two like artists that really like did it independently, and then boom. I think
I
they
think
both.
Russ was just he was talking his shit so much that it made me pay attention.
Oh,
I was
yeah, I
like,
mean, that's why I was really confused when he signed. I was like, I just don't get that part. Like, bro, you're selling plaques, like your shit's going
yeah.
platinum. You know what I'm saying? Your people, you want to work the art, you got the features you want, you da 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 da. So you don't really need that. But no, yeah, definitely
Who do
no.
you think I would? Who do you think I would sound good with?
I don't know. You could just, I don't know. You kind of have that voice where you could just sound good on shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't like that sounds weird, but like you just like, okay, cool. You
No,
just
I
a
hear you.
record, you can just vibe to it. I feel like if you vibe to a record, it doesn't really matter. If you get
Yeah.
that, if you catch the vibe, it's like, okay, cool. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Like who you can put whoever the fuck
Hmm.
else you want on there or have whatever. But like that's how I kind of feel for you. Like you, bro, you can literally just as long as you vibe to it and like feel that shit, like it doesn't matter who you have on the record.
I'm gonna send you a couple of songs to listen to
But
when
no,
we hop
yeah,
off here.
send me that shit. I listen to it. I got nothing else to do today. It's Friday.
It is Friday. I'm about to hop on. I'm about to record some shit right now. I'm trying
I
to
don't
get
know.
back
Hit me
home in
anytime,
a
bro.
couple
Like
weeks and shoot.
if you have questions about anything, hit me anytime. Or if you try to link up with somebody, I'll try to get it. But no, I don't know why more people don't like do that. But like, hit me up. I'm not gonna hit me up if you need anything.
They're not serious. They're not serious, bro. Like I'm not gonna hit you unless I'm dead ass.
No, yeah, no. Some people that just like, yo, I'm about to hit you with this thing, da 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 da, and then they don't ever.
Or they just know it might be a waste of your time or their time or whatever.
You don't know until you send the shit though. Like,
Yeah, I guess.
like, hey, it depends on what it is. Okay, I'll be front out. I'll be honest with you. Like, hey, that's probably not gonna happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You send the shit so I can like, okay, let me see. Because some shit's
Yeah.
doable,
See
some
what's
shit's not.
up.
Yeah. But I'll talk to you later, man. Send me some tunes.
All right, bro. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna try to be in LA here. I don't know when, but when I do, I'll hit you. We can link up, go eat some lunch or something.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, Cody. Have a good Friday. Good weekend.
You too.